Hi all, is message of the week for the 7th to the 11th of November 2022. So right, might resonate with a few of you, others it may not, but just take what does. So let's have a look what's going on this week for all of you. Oh, that's flew out, we've got to have that one. Here we go, I am using the Gilded Tarot as well, so just thought I'd mention that as well. Interesting, so there's either... It's kind of the cards that have come out. 3 cards have come out at the moment. So there's kind of, yeah, I am going to go with the Ten of Swords. That's the 4th card I've just pulled here at the moment. So this is kind of a bit of being depressed, a bit fed up, or even feeling stabbed in the back here, or people are stabbing you in the back, but they've got that. So this could be somebody who's a bit fed up, depressed, a bit unsure of themselves. But also, there could be somebody that's being felt stabbed in the back. Could be the same person, or could be completely different here. But with this, I am going to go with being stabbed in the back, okay, or feeling stabbed in the back. There's also the first card that come out here, which was the Queen of Cups. Now, that was reversed here, so there's kind of emotions are all over the place, but things are not going to plan here. So we have got this unbalance, this insecurities, I want to say, a bit of anxiety, insecurity. I feel it all there, but there's either... So with this, you've either caused craziness and you're regretting what you've done or said or this or that, and it's maybe even listened to somebody else. You see, it's interesting. I've also got the Sun reversed here. So there's kind of... There's just either someone around you or it is you that you've created some kind of craziness here and you shouldn't have done. And it's kind of what you've got to do now is pick up the pieces and move forward here. But this, again, could be in a situation within a relationship or something like that where you're feeling stabbed in the back. You're not happy with things. But you've got your emotions are all over the place here. So there is kind of, you know, all of this craziness, I want to say here. I've even got the 3 of Pentacles reversed here. So there's kind of, we're not achieving what we need to achieve. So the rewards and recognition are going amiss at the minute. So there is this kind, so this week, it could be a heavy week of craziness, I want to say. But the second card that's come out here is moving forward restores harmony. So there is kind of, what you've got to do here is stand in your power, dust yourself down, maybe try to fix things or do things for you, what is right for you, within a relationship or within work here. But I still feel this burden around you here. And I don't feel it's a situation close to your heart. So I'm not saying it's to do with relationship or home or work. There's something going on behind the scenes, what you're not happy with, or you're unsure about. But that is kind of the bubbles bursting, and this is where there is that blockage, that held up. It's kind of crazy, but with this, it's either someone has either triggered a situation or you have triggered a situation. And this is where now you've kind of got to dust yourself down and move forward. Moving forward is the way, is the only way here. We can't go back. We can't fix things. We can't do whatever we need to do here. You've got to actually go forward in your own power. But it's going to take quite a lot for you to get back up on your pedestal for what either you've done or other people have done here. But with this, I have actually got the Judgment card here. So this is kind of, you've got to rise above all of this. You've got to kind of, you know, accept what you've done or what someone has done to you, to rise above it, to be the better person, to actually start flying high, which you will do in time, but then we can't give our energy away to people. So if somebody has actually pressed all your buttons and all this, we can't help that person. We can't give. We've got to stand in our power and just get on with things. If you are the person that's creating all of this chaos, then unfortunately you've just got to rise above it, get on with things for you, but it is going to take a bit to rise, to get back from A to B, to get on your pathway. And this is like your lesson or there is lessons here in who you can trust, who you can't trust, who you speak to, who you don't, because there will be element of doubts of speaking to others, of what they're reflecting on you and all of this, and you've perhaps listened to the wrong people or the wrong advice, or there's just this energy that's not right here. And so, you know, in life, you know, I have to have lessons all the time with people. If I don't have the lessons, I don't know, I don't see. So we all have lessons, you know, and we have to rise above all them lessons. I do it all the time. Leonie does it all the time, you know, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you who listen to this, we always have lessons and we have to rise above it. But there is this niche in the energy where you've just got to stand in your power and get on with things. But there is rising above all of this. But the people, if there's people out there that's created chaos or misjudged somebody or listened to other people and then judge somebody, then it's going to take a lot for you to get back on this pathway or to get back to where you need to be. It's just a lesson, but that lesson is a hard lesson for you to realise, maybe losing good friends or good people on the way here. But guess what? That you've had to do that. That could be a karmic cycle of what's been going on in your life for the last 5 years, say. So it's just a lesson, but then from this lesson you will learn not to behave as you've behaved now, if you get what I'm saying. Now, if anyone else is doing this to you, all you need to do, stand in your power, get on with things. There is all this release from all this energy, which has got to happen. You know, you might have even been judged in the past, and you're being judged again and again and again. But as long as you know within your heart, you've done nothing wrong, which you haven't, you just rise above it and get on with things. There's also, with this, I want to say, around you here, there's kind of somebody that's going to come out of the woodwork. Again, somebody we can't trust, somebody who's going to try and stir things here. But guess what? You're listening to this, so you're going to be aware of it. You're going to be switched on. But there is going to be an eruption here. You know, I am drawn to this this volcano here, I want to say. I was going to say barbecue here, wasn't it? But again, getting burnt. You've got to be careful that you don't get burnt again. But I do feel listening to this, you're not going to get burnt again. You're really not. Because you're wise. And perhaps this isn't the first time all this craziness has happened around you. But with this, there is definitely going to be another eruption. With yourself, though, if you're the one that's just going along and not causing grief and whatever, you will be just on the fence here. You will see all the repercussions, but it's not going to affect you. It will be them that actually get the wings clipped and do, because guess what? They shouldn't judge or treat people the way they are doing. So it is their lesson, not yours. As long as you just keep going forward, that's all that matters. And this here, obviously, with the Knight of Wands, it's new action for you. We're not going to look at this chaos and drama and look at this if they're trying to hold you up and whatever. Then it's not going to work. All we need to do here is move on, move forward, and that's what I feel we're going. But the people creating or judging or saying this or talking negative shit about you, it will go back on them because they shouldn't be doing what they're doing. So this is where you're the better person by rising above it, going forward in a big way. Remember, we are a lot stronger than what people think we are or what we judged. And that's really important here because I have got the strength card here. That's important. I also want to say, if people have done you wrong, or again, I keep saying about the karmic cycle, the karmic energies, you know, it's their addictions with the devilish energy that is around all of this reading, all around all of this. Now, at the end of the day, that is their issues, not yours. So you just rise above it, get on with it, because I do see good things out of this. But if people are like scheming, pressing your buttons, or doing things in the background, let them get on with it. Don't waste your energy on it. That is their lessons, not yours. But just remember, you're not going to be there to pick up the pieces or to help or explain or do, because the bird's flown the nest. And that's what's important here. The bird has flown the nest and you have flown the nest. And this is where we bring in the new pathway, the new foundations here. And that's important. But remember, when we shut doors for good and we don't reopen them. And that's important because people have had their chance. So this is about you standing in your power, moving on and not going back. Hope you understand that. Have a great week ahead. Be positive, be focused. And I'll see you all soon. Bless you all.